If these horns came from a legal source, the fact that they were sold to a foreign national who obviously did not hunt the rhino at an address not listed on the permit makes this all highly illegal.
'n Permit is 'n persoonlike dokument. Dis soos jou bestuurslisensie. 'n Permit word uitgereik van persoon A na persoon B toe. Dit kan glad nie gewysig word nie. 'n Nuwe permit moet uitgereik word dan om sodoende so 'n transaksie dan te wettig.
Next, we went back to the embassy to interview them about this incident. The woman at reception bore a striking resemblance to the person who did the buying. She introduced herself as Zung. She denied it was her face on the video.
No, that's not you.
Nonetheless, comparing the face of the woman in the sting operation to Zung, it seems they could be one and the same person. She denies any involvement. She was clearly not going to admit that she had bought rhino horn illegally. The next step is to get answers from the more senior staff, such as the ambassador. According to the reception staff, he was not available, and we were then requested to leave. Over the next few weeks, we wrote various letters and made many phone calls, both to the Vietnamese embassy and to our own Department of Foreign Affairs. Well, the Vietnamese embassy did say in a letter that they actually support CITES and all the laws around the trade in rhino products, but they refused to give us an on-camera interview. They asked for a separate, off-the-record meeting with us. When we said that this won't work for us, we were then met with a stony silence. And our own foreign affairs people came up with all sorts of reasons why they couldn't make this date or that one, until eventually they just stopped returning our phone calls. So it seems by the reaction that maybe they're not taking this seriously.
As ons nie die onwettige jag van renosters gaan stop nie, dan gaan ons 'n probleem kry direk ook met die natuurlike bevolking.
It is a sentiment shared by Clive Walker.
I never ever thought, having spent so much of my life working with so many dedicated people to eliminate the rhino wars, that we might even be re-looking at the commencement of another rhino war.
The illegal trade in rhino horn is of such concern in South Africa that the Minister of Environmental Affairs and Tourism, Martinus van Schalkwyk, put a freeze on trade of rhino horn in June this year.
Waarby ons dan nou maatreëls gaan instel dat niemand in die land mag renosterhorings verkoop aan 'n buitelandse besoeker nie.
The moratorium will keep the animals safe while the authorities take a serious look at the failings of South Africa's current legislation when it comes to how rhino and other animals are hunted.
I believe one of the first solutions is to do a survey or carry out a survey on white rhino and black rhino on private land to establish the real numbers. More control over the hunting, uniform legislation throughout the provinces with regards to permitting to bring that standardization. Stockpiles of rhino horn, having it registered so we have databases that are lying around.
Microchipping of rhino horn has gone a long way to keep track on where and when horn is harvested. But Jaap says we need to start thinking of even smarter solutions if we want to put an end to wanton rhino poaching.
Wel, ons probeer elke metode wat daar so is. Ek meen, ons kan nie op ons lauwere sit en toe kyk dat hierdie waardevolle bron in Suid-Afrika wat ons met passie opgepas het vir jare, kan ons nie nou toelaat dat dit voor ons oë tot niet gaan deur eintlik geldgierigheid.